Hey everyone, it's Kyle from Kool Collectibles, and my Kotobukiya addiction continues, this time with the Jaina Solo 1/7 scale Artifacts Bishoujo statue. For all your Kotobukiya statues, click the link in the description below to head on over to Big Bad Toy Store. They ship worldwide, so definitely check them out. Alright, so I'm officially hooked on this Bishoujo line now, especially the ones from the movies. And I finally got this one in today, with Mara Jade coming in tomorrow. So I'll just give you guys a quick look at the box, which is overall pretty boring compared to the other Bishoujo statues. So I guess this sort of standard Star Wars packaging is something that Lucasfilm has probably forced onto, makers like Sideshow and Kotobukiya. So it's the standard sort of black and white sort of framing. But at least on this side you get the awesome Bishoujo artwork, which comes with all of them, so that's really nicely done. And the back you get the usual blurb, and just a quick picture of the statue on that side. So I'll get her out of the box and give you guys a quick look. Thought I'd give you guys a quick look at what she looks like straight out of the packaging, so I haven't even taken it out really. But it does require a bit of assembly, as you can see there. So she has her torso there, and the bottom half, which I'm assuming is just pegged in through there. She has her helmet that she holds, and her flight vest, and also the instruction manual, which also has some of the inserts that you can put in the clear stand. Now I'm just trying to figure out where her arm is. Oh, there you go. The arm is already holding the flight vest, so it looks like it's a pretty simple assembly. So I'll put her together and be back with you in a sec. Alright, so I've taken everything out of the box, but I thought it'd be easier to show you some of the components before I put it together. So I'll give you guys a quick look now. Her helmet here is really nicely done. So I love the paint app, everything is clean. And there you can see her left hand there that you fit in, but everything on that is pretty damn nice, and that's just clear orange plastic there, which is cool. And this is her other arm, hand, holding the flight vest, and that all looks pretty cool too. This is not too, it's pretty rigid, so I'm not going to try and move that too much. But the paint app and the detailing on that is also pretty damn good. No paint slop at all that I can see on this particular statue I got. And here are her legs, which are pretty awesome. Just love how they made the suit just come down over her hips there. So I'll give you guys a closer look at that when I put her together. And here's the lightsaber, which is pretty nicely painted. I reckon it's probably better painted than Sideshow's efforts. And here is her torso. And that face is just gorgeous. The paint app is pretty much flawless, but I'll give you guys a closer look at that once I put her all together. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so here she is all put together, and it's definitely another home run for Kotobukiya because it's a beautiful statue. But I have to say that it was a bit of a pain to put together. They do even warn you in the instruction manual that you might need a hairdryer to warm up some of the parts that click together. The torso wasn't actually too bad. I just quickly use the hair dryer to soften up this section, and then the top part pretty much clicked in perfectly, so that you can't really see any seam lines at all around that mold line there. But the arms were quite difficult to get in, and these things are quite delicate with all of their sort of molded pieces and so on, and I thought I was going to break some stuff for a second there. but I heated them up with the hairdryer again, and they finally managed to click in properly. So once that's done, the only other thing you really need to do is with this lightsaber, which I'll take off, there's a tiny little hole that on there. If you see that hole right there, there's like a little peg on her thumb. Oh no, her pinky finger actually. I'll try and peg that in now. It's a bit of a pain, but once you get it in, it sort of just sticks there and gives the illusion of her throwing it up in the air like the prototype art, which is a pretty cool effect. So what else can I show you guys? The molding detail on this is just gorgeous. I love the paint app. Kotobukiya just keep impressing me with their paint apps. This one is pretty much flawless. I can't seem to see any sort of obvious flaws with it. And just the whole design of her holding the helmet and you know, playfully tossing that up is just great. And just look at that head sculpt. That is it's definitely my favorite head sculpt of the Bishoujo statues I've got so far. So this is, she's actually my 4th one now, and it's just perfect. And I love the hair. It's these little bits on the ends are softer plastic, so there's no real risk of them snapping off, but it's just really nicely molded. So I'll just give her a quick spin. So even from that angle, it's all nicely done. And this one's probably the least sexualized, if you want to call it that, out of all the ones that I've got so far. But if you've seen the pictures of Mara Jade, she's definitely a little bit on the sexy side as well. So this one's probably the tamest of them all, but definitely one I had to have since I guess this was the first Star Wars release in the Bishoujo line, and Mara Jade, and I'm not sure who else they're actually going to do. What with Disney changing the canon and so on, so we'll see what happens in that space. But I'm definitely glad to have this one and Mara Jade on the way. So if I managed to get this for a great price from Big Bad Toy Store, and I think they are sold out now, but Mara Jade is still up for a great price, so definitely check it out. Follow the link in the description below, because these Bishoujo statues are, they're just incredible. Definitely glad I got into them, and they're going to look great once I set it up in the display. So I hope you guys like that quick look. Stay tuned tomorrow for the Mara Jade review as well. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thanks, bye.